This is your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia from Dr. Don's Weather. Dr. Don's Weather is made possible by the Randolph County Commission, East Alabama Waste, Southern Auction Solutions, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Auction 431 South, the Salem Auction House and Bama Diesel Repair. From the Alpha Weather Center, powered by Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery, Southern Union State Community College and the venue at 5 Points Farms, here's Dr. Don.
Good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. Welcome to your Tuesday. Dr. Don in here with you with your primetime forecast. We'll let you know what you can expect the rest of the week, and we'll even take a sneak peek at your weekend on the way. This morning's forecast is brought to you by Bama Diesel Repair in Woodland, Alabama. Mr. Mark Mitchell has got you covered for all of your diesel repair needs. Get in touch with Mark at 256-201-3685. Also in Woodland, get your ducks in a row with Dukas. Handle all of your insurance needs across Alabama and Georgia. He'll even come sit down in your living room and do it the old-fashioned way, if that's the way you choose to do it. If not, you can get in touch with him online. You can call him on the phone at 256-831-7770 and let Jamie show you how he can save you money and, in most situations, increase your insurance coverage at the same time. Jamie Dukas for all your insurance needs. Well, kind of tranquil weather across East Alabama and West Georgia for the next several days, right on into the weekend, as high pressure will be in control of the weather. For the most part, we're talking about dry conditions and mild temperatures right on into Saturday and Sunday of this upcoming weekend. Now, there's one little bitty caveat. You'll remember that tropical system that moved back onshore off of the eastern coast into North Carolina and South Carolina yesterday caused a tremendous amount of coastal flooding. Well, that thing is kind of backing back to the south now, and it's coming back in northeast Georgia, and there's a chance that it could move far enough to the west to bring a few showers across northwest Alabama as well. We're going to kind of keep an eye on that. Don't think it makes it down into East Alabama or West Georgia, but we'll watch it for you and let you know if things were to change. Models are a little confused on tomorrow. The majority of them, though, still show dry conditions across East Alabama and West Georgia. Not much happening out in the tropics right now. We do have Gordon that's out there in the south central Atlantic, but Gordon is not expected to be an issue for the southeastern United States. Current conditions at the venue at 5 Points Farms at 5 Points, Alabama. We're looking at 61 degrees this morning. Wind is calm at the moment. Humidity 98%. The barometric pressure 29.99. Dew point 61. The high temperature yesterday was 76. We currently have clear skies. Sunrise this morning at 6:27, and the sun sets this evening at 6:46 p.m. How about that 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center? Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent. And it looks dry, dry all the way into Sunday, with temperatures hanging out in the mid-80s for your daytime highs and the overnight lows in the low to mid-60s. The only day we're showing clouds will be on Wednesday, and there's just a wee bit of a question mark there. But I think for the most part, we're talking dry conditions even on Wednesday. Southern Union State Community College Live Doppler HD radar. I'll show you what I'm talking about. If you'll look up here in the northeast Georgia mountains and upstate South Carolina, western North Carolina, you'll see that big blob of rain that really stretches from Virginia Beach all the way back to Louisville and then down to Knoxville and into extreme northeast Georgia. That is kind of pushing back to the west. It's going to start taking a little bit of a dive to the south. So while we do have showers up here in the mountains this morning of northeast Georgia, some of that could make it into North Alabama, northeast Alabama, maybe as far south as the I-59 corridor. Right now, we think there's enough high pressure and control across central Alabama to keep that from making it into east Alabama and west Georgia. Then we have some precipitation out in the Gulf that may move to the north tomorrow and cause for some wet conditions across southeast Alabama, North Florida, and southwest Georgia. But again, we don't think that can make it far enough north to be a problem across east Alabama and west Georgia. And just to confirm that we have nothing out there this morning, we'll take you in a little closer and show you that we are high and dry across east Alabama and west Georgia. Hey, if you get a chance to support us, we ask you to go to our weather store. There's the link. If you'll go to the very top of the video on Facebook, bottom of the video on YouTube, you'll find clickable links that will carry you over to our weather store. Pick up a it's backwards, right there. Pick up a Dr. Don coffee cup, a t-shirt, and a baseball cap. And part of the proceeds come back to support us here at Dr. Don's Weather. There are also multiple other links on our video where you can just simply make a donation if you'd like to. And I'd also encourage you to join our brand new Discord community. That link is at the top of the video on Facebook, bottom of the video on YouTube. Lots of exciting things over there on Discord. We're still working on things, but go ahead and set up an account and get signed up so that you can follow us on Discord as well. You can also watch our lives and our daily primetime forecast on Discord. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. We'll see you back in here first thing tomorrow morning with another edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.
This has been your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia. From the Alpha Weather Center, powered by Southern Union State Community College, the venue at 5 Points Farms and Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery, Dr. Don's Weather is supported by the Randolph County Commission, East Alabama Waste, Southern Auction Solutions, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Auction 431 South, the Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. Be sure to like us on Facebook, share us with all of your friends, and subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather on YouTube. We will be back tomorrow morning with another edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.